roughly the same amount of daylight as well as nighttime for today. And since we're kicking off a new season, let's be a little fun. Let's talk about our favorite things that we love about fall, whether or not it's pumpkin spice, maybe it's going to a pumpkin patch or an apple orchard, or maybe you just like football. I would say for myself, my favorite part about fall is definitely watching football, but I have to admit, I did not like watching the football game here in Northeast Ohio this afternoon, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and get to the weather. Today, fall officially began, but it really did not feel like fall. We were tracking some summer sizzle earlier today. Look at these high temperatures across the board for Northeast Ohio. 88 degrees in Cleveland, but that record high for today for September 22nd, 92 degrees, so we were just 4 degrees shy of tying the daily record high for today. Look at Mansfield, though, actually hit 90 degrees on the thermometer. The record high for today in Mansfield, 91. Akron, Canton, and Youngstown had a high of 86. Not necessarily close to that record high of 93 for Akron, Canton, or 92, but regardless, temperatures were unseasonably warm this afternoon. You have to keep in mind that our average high for this time of year is 74 degrees, so temperatures were about 10 to 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. Now, since we're wrapping up the weekend, let's talk about the work week forecast. Scattered rain showers will be possible on Monday, mainly during the morning hours, so a bulk of Monday afternoon will be dry outside of maybe a few light lake-enhanced rain showers. The wettest day this week looks like it's going to be Tuesday. That's when you definitely want to make sure that you keep your rain gear handy, because that's when scattered to numerous rain showers will impact Northeast Ohio. Still looking at the potential for some scattered rain showers on Wednesday. Once again, those will likely be during the morning hours. Then as we wrap up the work week and head into the upcoming weekend, it looks like we're going to dry things out. Should see a fair amount of sunshine with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Right now, it looks like Thursday is the pick day of the week. Believe it or not, we actually do have some rain on Storm Fox. So Storm Fox is actually picking up on some rain across our far western communities. But you can see with Storm Fox in motion, a lot of the green is breaking up as it moves from west to east across the area early this evening. And I do believe for right now, the rain that we're seeing on Storm Fox is much more impressive than what it actually is in person, because the rain has to overcome some dry air in the lower to mid levels of the atmosphere. So a lot of this probably isn't necessarily reaching the ground, but where we are seeing perhaps some darker spots of green, especially for places south of Mansfield, that's where maybe some light to moderate rain is coming down. But that chance of rain will increase over the next couple of hours, because as I widen the view on Storm Fox, what you are going to notice is that a warm front is actually lifting northeast across Ohio right now. Then behind that warm front is a cold front, still tracking some rain showers, downpours, and even some storm activity across parts of central and northern Indiana. That's the activity that will start to move into the area after 8 o'clock this evening, and rain and a few rumbles of thunder will be likely overnight. I'm not expecting any severe weather, though, overnight into first thing Monday morning. So here's how things could shape up moving forward this evening. Still seeing the potential for maybe just some patchy areas of light rain across the area, but I do expect an uptick in the wet weather as we head towards midnight as that cold front gets a little bit closer. So by midnight tonight, there is the potential for some scattered to perhaps numerous rain showers across the area, and this is probably when or just after that our rain chances will peak overnight. So don't be completely surprised if a pocket of moderate to heavy rain or a rumble of thunder does wake you up overnight into first thing Monday morning. A lot of this activity will likely be shifting east of the area into western PA by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And this is when the chance of rain will be the greatest for Northeast Ohio. But notice where most of the rain activity will be for places along and east of 71. That's where I do expect some scattered rain showers. If you're west of 71 first thing Monday morning, you're probably not going to encounter any rain, but the roadways could still be wet from the rain that we're going to see overnight into Monday morning. As the cold front moves into western PA tomorrow afternoon, that chance of rain will go down. Just the potential for maybe a few light lake-enhanced rain showers for the snow belt Monday afternoon. Now by Tuesday, we will be tracking an area of low pressure that will actually track northeast across the lower Great Lakes on Tuesday. And this area of low pressure, coupled with a cold front, will bring scattered to numerous rain showers to Tuesday through Tuesday night. Now, Tuesday will not be a complete washout where it's going to be raining everywhere all day long. There are likely going to be some breaks in the rain on Tuesday, But in terms of how widespread the rain coverage is going to be this week, Tuesday looks like it's going to have the greatest rain coverage this week, and it probably also is going to have the heaviest rain that we're going to see this week as well. Now, there's still going to be a cold front in the area Wednesday morning before it starts to move east. So some scattered rain showers once again could continue into Wednesday morning. So I know it's been quite some time since I've told you this. It's been about 2 weeks since we've actually seen some rain, but it's finally time to dust off the rain gear. It does look like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday there will be at least a decent chance of rain. How much rain are we talking about? Well, I do believe most places between tonight and let's say midweek will likely see anywhere between 0.5 to 1.5 inches of rain. The latest run of this forecast model does suggest that some places could see a little bit more than that. Don't take these numbers literally, but you get the sense that most places will see between 0.5 to 1.5 inches of rain tonight through Wednesday. Now, this is likely not going to erase the impacts from the recent dry spell that we're getting through, because remember, it's been about 14 days since we've seen measurable rain in Cleveland. So when we're talking about that recent rainfall deficit, and we're just talking about September alone, we've been dry for quite some time, a little bit longer than September 4th, or since September 1st, probably through at least the middle of August. We've really been under this dry spell, but we're just talking about September in this graphic right here. So this is just this for this month. So far this month alone in Cleveland, we've only seen 1.27 inches. Where we should be for this time of the month, so talking about for September 22nd, is actually 2.79 inches of rain. Akron, Canton, and Mansfield haven't even seen a ½ inch of rain so far this month. That means the rainfall deficit for just September alone is over 2 inches for Akron, Canton, and Mansfield. So yes, it's good that we have some rain in the forecast, and when you're under a recent dry spell and you've seen abnormally dry conditions develop and even drought conditions develop across some parts of the area, you will take all the rain that you can get. It's just that ½ to 1 inch of rain is not going to completely erase the impacts from the recent dry spell that we're seeing. So yes, it's a good thing that we have some rain in the forecast, but no, it's not going to completely erase the impacts from the recent dry spell that we're going to have. So we're still likely going to have some abnormally dry conditions and even some drought conditions across the area through the middle of the week. For tonight, my forecast low 65 degrees. Rain and a few rumbles of thunder will be likely. South wind at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, high temperatures will only be in the low to middle 70s. Maybe a few places across our far southern communities will hit 80 degrees. Cleveland will officially have a high of 75 degrees. So that means the streak with a high temperature at or above 80 degrees will likely end at 12. Today was the 12th straight day with a high temperature at or above 80 degrees. The longest stretch of weather with a high temperature at or above 80 degrees during the month of September is actually 13 days. So it looks like we're not going to quite tie that streak moving forward, because once again, high temperatures for tomorrow will not quite reach 80 degrees here in Cleveland. In fact, the 70s will dominate the 8-day forecast, so it will not be nearly as warm this week as last week. 75 for tomorrow, then still looking at highs in the low to middle 70s on Tuesday. That's when we will see some scattered to numerous rain showers across the area. Wednesday, a high of 76 degrees. Scattered rain showers will be possible mainly in the morning hours. Then for Thursday and Friday, highs will be in the mid to upper 70s. Should see a fair amount of sunshine as we wrap up the work week. As of right now, I do believe for the most part next weekend does look dry, but we may have to keep a close eye on the remnants of a tropical system. Some of that moisture could move far enough north from the Gulf of Mexico into the Ohio River Valley that we may see a few rain showers Sunday into Monday of next week. But there's still a lot of question marks with that part of the forecast. But for right now, what you need to know is that there is the chance of rain starting tonight. On and off rain showers will be with us probably through Wednesday. Tuesday looks like it's going to be the wettest day this week. So yes, it's finally time to start to dust off the rain gear. Remember, you can always get the latest Fox 8 forecast at fox8.com, and I'll also have the latest forecast coming up at 10. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great first day of fall, and I hope that you see the rain that you're looking for this week.